we are taking our next topic, that is standard deviation. Now students, for standard deviation we have the formula according to the ungrouped data, that is raw data, and for the grouped data, which includes discrete frequency distribution and continuous frequency distribution. So students, first we are taking for ungrouped data. For finding standard deviation and for the ungrouped data, we have three formulas. First one is this one, the second this, and the third one is, that is, shortcut method. So students, how to apply which method? If the value of x bar we are getting in non-decimals, it means in the exact figure, we can apply this formula. And if the values of xi is in the smaller digit, we can apply this formula. And this is the shortcut method we usually apply when the value of x bar, it means mean, we are getting in decimal, then we usually apply this shortcut method. So students, now we are starting question according to the ungrouped data we are taking. So students, in your exercise 4.4, question number first we are taking. The marks obtained by 9 students in a test of 100 marks in mathematics are given below. So marks scored by 9 students are given to us, and we are supposed to find standard deviation of marks obtained by the students. So students, first of all we will write down the question. So marks, as you are seeing, I have written student marks obtained by 9 students. Next students, next step we have to find mean. It means average, x bar. So x bar's formula is equals to sigma xi upon n, and we are supposed to find the total of all the xi's value, that is 603, and divide by 9. So the value of x bar average is 67. So here we are getting exact figure, so we can apply this one formula, first one formula. So we will find xi minus x bar. So here students, first xi's value is given 64, minus 67 is equals to minus 3. Then 63 minus 67 is equals to minus 4. 72 minus 67 is equals to 5. And in this way we will find the value of x minus x bar. Next step, we have to find x minus x bar's square. It means square of all these values. Minus 3 square 9, minus 4 square 16, 5 square 25, and in this way we will find the values of x minus x bar's square. Now students, next step, we have to find the total of squares value. So the total is 64. Now we will put this value in the formula. First of all, we will write the formula. S, that is standard deviation, is equals to under root sigma x minus x bar square upon n. So here this we have got 64 and n is equals to 9. So under root 64 upon 9, and the value that we are getting is equals to 2.67 marks. Now students, we will take one more question according to the third formula, that is shortcut method. So we are taking question number second. What is given in the question? The number of cars coming for service in 5 service stations of a company on a particular day are 7, 3, 11, 8 and 9. Calculate the standard deviation of number of cars coming at a service station. So students, first of all we will write down the question number 2, and number of cars, that is 7, 3, 11, 8 and 9. Now students, first of all we are supposed to find value of x bar. So we will find the total of this, total of these values is equals to 38. So sigma x bar is equals to sigma xi upon n. Sigma xi is equals to 38, and total number of observation, that is 5. So x bar is 7.6. Now value of mean is in the decimal, so we will apply shortcut formula, that is xi minus a, and a's value we have to take value near to the mean only, so we will take 8. So here students, 7 minus 8 minus 1, 3 minus 8 minus 5, here 3, then 0, and here 1. So sigma d is equals to minus 2. Next, d square. Square of these values, minus 1 square 1, minus 5 square 25, 3, 9, 0, 0, 1, 1, and the total of these is equals to 36. Now students will put the formula. So formula is S is equals to sigma d square upon n minus sigma d upon n's whole square, and it will come at the root. So here students, sigma d square is equals to 36, n is equals to 5, sigma di is equals to minus 2 upon n's value, that is 5, and the whole square of this value. Now 36 divide 5 is equals to 7.2, and 2 divide 5 is equals to 0.16. 0.4, sorry, and next is 7.2 whole square of 0.4 is equals to 0.16. Now we will subtract 0.16 from 7.2, so the value is 7.04, and now we will find the root of this value, that is 2.65, and the scale is given to us, that is cars, so 2.65 cars. 2.65 cars. Now students, we will see the formulas for the grouped data. 3 formulas again we have. First, when we are getting the value of average in the exact figure, we can apply this formula. Then if the values of xi is in the smaller digit, we can apply this formula, and this is the shortcut method. So if we are using this method, our calculation will become easy. So better to use this formula, so our calculation will not become lengthy. Now students, we will take related questions from exercise 4.4. Question number 4th we are taking. The information of profit of 50 firms in the last year is given below. Find the standard deviation of the profit of the firms. So students, first of all, we will write down question, that is profit in lakh rupees, 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, and 40 to 50. Next, number of firms 7, 6, 15, 12, and 10. Now students will find mid value. Mid value, it means xi. So lower limit plus higher limit divide by 2. 0 plus 10, 10 divide by 2, that is 5. 10 plus 20, 30, 30 divide by 2, that is 15. Then 25, 35, and 45. Now students, directly we are taking shortcut formula. So first of all, we will write d is equals to xi minus a upon c. Now students, here you have to show which value you are taking as a and c. So here we will write d is equals to x minus a upon c. So a, we can take the middle one value, that is 25, and c, we are seeing the difference of 10, 10. So here c we can take as 10. So here we will write xi minus 25 upon 10. Now students will find the value. First is 5. 5 minus 25, that is minus 20, and divide by 10, so minus 2. 15 minus 25 minus 10 divided by 10 is equals to minus 1. Next 0, 1, 2. Now students, next step is FD. It means multiplication of D and F, frequency. So 7 multiply minus 2, minus 14. 6 multiply minus 1, so minus 6. 0. 12 multiply 1, 12, and here 20. Next FD square. Now here students, FD square, square of D. It means again we will multiply this value with D. So FD multiply D will give us FD square. So minus 2 multiply minus 14, that is 28. Minus 1 multiply minus 6, 6, 0, 0, 12, 1, 12, 22 is 40. Now students will find the total of these. So here it's 12 and this one is 86. Now we will put the values in the formula. Now students, first of all we are supposed to find the value of mean. Mean is equals to A plus sigma fi di upon n and multiply by c. A is equals to assumed mean, that is 25, sigma fi di total of this, that is 12, n it means total of frequency, so here it's 50, and c we have taken 10. So here students, 25 plus 2.4 is equals to 27.4 and unit of measurement is lakh rupees. Now students will find standard deviation. So standard deviation S is equals to sigma FD square upon n minus sigma FD upon n and its whole square. Now students, FD square, total of FD square was 86 and 50 minus FD, sigma FD, that is 12 and n 50, and we have to find the whole square of this value. Now students, 86 divided by 50, so 1.72 minus, now students, 0.24 and whole square of it. Here students, C also will come because we have taken C, so C we have taken as 10, so here multiply by 10. Now students, 1.72 as it is, so whole square of 0.24 is equals to 0.0576. Now we will subtract, so 1.6624, and we have to find the root of this value. So first of all we will find the root of this value, so answer is 1.289 and multiply by 10, so that is 12.89 and unit of measurement is lakh rupees. So students, in this way we can solve the question, and with this method we can solve the question according relating to the discrete frequency distribution also and continuous frequency distribution also.